Our top story at this hour, well, the Indian probe agency, the Enforcement Directorate, has said that Christian Michel, the middleman in the AgustaWestland chopper scam, handed over a piece of paper while shaking hands with his lawyer, Aljo Joseph. Now, according to the officials, the paper had questions related to Sonia Gandhi and how legal responses needed to be given. Christian Michel's lawyer has admitted to the court that the British national had handed him the papers and that it was the fault of the Enforcement Directorate that they allowed it to happen. The court had ordered that the lawyer can meet Michel now only for 15 minutes in the morning and the evening instead of the usual hour-long meet. This after the Enforcement Directorate asked for the same, but they will have to, of course, maintain 3 feet distance as well. That is for the lawyer and Christian Michel.
So in the court, a specific incident happened. The ED said that the lawyers of Christian Michel tried to influence him, tried to tutor him, and they found out that he was trying to give a paper, a chit of paper to the lawyers in which there was the mention of Sonia Gandhi, on a question on Sonia Gandhi, what exactly he should say during the interrogation to the Enforcement Directorate. The ED, of course, found it out and, of course, raised the matter in front of the court. Meanwhile, the lawyers of Christian Michel said that yes, it did happen. They confirmed it did happen, but they blamed it on ED that they allowed it to happen. But by and large, overall, if we look at what happened in the court, it was, of course, the drama which happened in the court because both the counsels of Christian Michel and ED argued, and finally ED, of course, got custody, a 7-day custody of Christian Michel. And of course, Christian Michel did mention Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and the big man R and others words like this, which was mentioned by the counsel of ED. This, of course, is considered as a big political bombshell. Sudhan Sibal for Wion, World is One in New Delhi.
And my colleague Karthikeya Sharma, our political editor, is now joining us for more on this fast developing story on Christian Michel's revelations to court. And Karthikeya, now of course this new twist that he handed over a note asking questions about Sonia Gandhi. There have already been statements from the BJP, the Congress, Kiran Kher now daring Rahul Gandhi to watch the film. So a lot has already happened in the last couple of hours, and this was expected to create a political storm.
Absolutely, Bharti, you have very rightly put it, for simple reason that corruption as an issue after 5 or 6 months is back in Bharatiya Janata Party's domain. Rafale, Vijay Mallya and many such issues, the government was cornered by Rahul Gandhi, the Congress president. Now, what has happened with the Christian Michel is that even an issue of investigation has been weaponized by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because it is he who has been saying that, well, the names will come out. Now, for someone to say someone's name doesn't prove anything, but in political life, it's easier to name and shame rather than wait for conclusively for a case to end. And this allegation coming so close to Lok Sabha elections, it creates problem for the Congress party. But well, jury is out. Whether this will have an effective, I would say, resonance in the electorate is a matter of another debate. But it's a matter of great worry, because tomorrow, when Congress is going to shout for JPC in Parliament, then the BJP is going to say Sonia Gandhi. And I remember when that adverse comment came in this judgment in which the name AP and SG were written, because AP can be everything but doesn't need to be one person in that particular party, and SG can be also multiple things but doesn't need to be one person of that particular party. The Parliament could not function. It paralyzed the whole opposition. So I would say that we set aside the legal part, but politically, yes, it's a challenge for the Congress party. But also, I would say, as a journalist, who are these sources? What is the context in which a name has come? I think that should be put in perspective, because agencies cannot be part of political agenda. It's like Donald Trump going to Iraq and giving a political speech made in America. So similarly, not casting aspersion on anyone. If it's a matter of investigation, then it has to be only limited to what it is on papers.
All right, Karthikeya, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the latest there. Definitely the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI has their work cut out still to prove the money trail, and of course the political back and forth has begun nonetheless on this.